Hey, yo, you already know what it is. Beat up bro talk. We out here, baby. We back outside, know what I'm saying, with another one. Y'all know what it is. Real bros, real talk, like always. And we got the Bag Fuel boys in the building, you know what I'm
You
saying?
already know.
Sound like a champagne crew. Bad few boys.
Nigga,
Yes.
you know how I do with the champagne, so don't even, you know what I mean? Don't act crazy, honey.
Retired strip club veteran.
Damn.
Yeah,
He said
man.
retired, though.
Yeah, I retired years ago, bro.
Had to let it go.
Nah, it's just once you start getting this level of visibility, you just can't do certain.
I'm in the strip club.
Yeah.
He capped.
No.
He just was in Philly with Mike Knox going nuts.
No.
Damn.
That strip club is a club to
Come
me.
on.
Okay, so it ain't a strip club.
I like going to
Come
particular
on.
strip clubs that are non-sanctioned, that are not on the books. I'm still like an underworld.
Oh, underworld. So,
Yeah.
that's a difference then. That's
Not
a difference
Esso.
of
Esso's
graduate.
opulence. I'm still underworld. But I don't do that no more. Somebody let the horn fly. Who's double parked?
We in Jersey, they going
Word.
nuts. We in
going
Jersey
crazy.
City, they going nuts out here.
Jersey.
I actually used to live on Boyd.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
My baby mama and my daughter is from Jersey City,
Salute
New
to them.
Jersey.
Man. Salute to little
Shout out
Rand.
to my
See
daughter,
what I mean?
little Randy Parker. Well, she's big now. She's 19 now.
Yeah.
But
Salute
shout out
to
to
the
my
fam.
daughter.
Word
know
up.
what I'm
you
saying?
That's
feeling,
what's
player?
up. I'm good, man. I'm definitely good.
I
We
know.
from the hill, you know what I'm saying?
You know?
The whole beat up is from the hill, or just about. We got a couple people from.
So what
the
you want to get
projects.
into, man?
I'm actually familiar with what you said about Akon. I'm very familiar with Block Royal. Rest in peace of Screw.
Facts.
I was out here. Chaos, my daughter, godfather. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Day Hood. Hood is my daughter's other godfather. Hood grew up on Boyd. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
So I'm from Southside
So
Jamaica.
we getting
I'm
a
from
little
South
info.
Jamaica, Queens. I'm from South Jamaica,
You know what I'm
Queens,
saying?
but I spent a lot of time in Jersey City on Boyd. People know my face. I used to kill niggas in Lincoln Park. I just go every day. Murder niggas in Hoboken.
See? That's a lot of shit.
All that.
Shit people
you know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying? Yeah, people don't
might not know that.
Nah, they
Yeah.
don't.
I lived in Jersey City for
We ain't just come out of nowhere.
I actually lived on the waterfront first. Right there, when you come out there on Lincoln Tunnel, when you facing the Lincoln Tunnel, it say if you lived here right now, you'd be at home. The first buildings that was there, I lived there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Say right, but to stop before Exchange Place, I can't remember what it was though.
Yeah.
It was a long time, yo. So real. Nah, it's not
talking
Montgomery.
about-
Listen, so real that when the planes hit the buildings for the
World
for
Trade.
9/11,
The-
I came
the
outstairs and I
ashes was
watched
right
it
there.
burn. I watched it burn and I watched it fall and was like, "Oh shit, we in war."
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like.
And
That
all the
fucking smoke
phones
came
was
over here, I
off and
thought it was over.
everything.
Crazy.
Yep, that's real talk.
I
But
thought it
yeah,
was
I've been in Jersey City. I rock with
That's
it.
what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Jersey City in the building. Former Jersey City in the building. You know what I'm saying? So where y'all hailing at from right now? You know what I'm saying? Like where y'all living at now? Are y'all
I'm in the
representing?
city still. We both in New York City.
Yeah, we both in New York, but we spent a lot of time in Jersey.
Yeah.
We got roots in Jersey. We got locations in Jersey.
A studio.
Yes, we got studios in Jersey. You know what I mean? So that's uncommon for a Brooklyn dude. Like Brooklyn dudes tend to stay close to the roots, or they'll venture off to certain parts of Queens or the city. But like Esso was the first dude to be like, yeah, you was in Jersey a little bit, but you need to get into that mindset for where we got to go on a business and upper level. So he would start taking me to the places that you don't know about.
Yeah,
In Jersey.
I'm actually about to move back to Jersey in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Big shit. Big shit. Jersey. You see that shit? Know what I'm saying?
I was back and forth. I
But-
lived in Jersey City and I lived in Cliffside Park.
Yeah.
So I was in Jersey, to be honest, I was in Jersey just as long as I was in Queens or anybody else. Like,
Right.
it's friends of mine like that moved to Jersey close to me because I lived in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of relationships because when people make money, they come to the good parts of Jersey.
Facts.
So you'll be in Fort Lee and I'll see Tata back then. Tata Hoseman, Tata lived around the corner from me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Tata would see me,
because they
and
want
then you would see Mario Winans, and then you would see Jim Jones and Chris. Like we all was all like in the same
area
vicinity because everybody got a couple dollars, and we first moved to like the River Road was the big spot that we moved to because now it's built up. Right. But back then you could hide. It was just a couple apartment buildings, and you could hide because they had the movie theater
River Road
over there.
still looks like it's untouched by the hood.
No, listen. if you think it looks untouched now, think about when I'm talking about 20 years ago in 03.
But I like what's around it because when we drive through there, I could tell, this spa wasn't here or this gym wasn't here. You still had to venture out. Now everything's within proximity, but it doesn't look like it's been
there for forever.
No, it doesn't look like you got a certain element of undesirables penetrating it. And
except at Sojo. Sojo's up. Sojo on Saturdays is niggered out.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay.
Facts.
Okay. You gotta go to Sojo, and when it gets hot, it's niggered out after 6. You gotta go early.
Early in the day.
What's early? 12 noon.
Yeah, like 10, 12.
Yeah, you gotta be in there and be like, I'm out at 3:30. Be like, I'm good.
It's gonna get packed.
You gonna go and go eat down at, you know what I'm saying, De Novo or something.
De Novo.
You know what I mean?
When the breeze is hitting you and the frosé cooking. Oh man.
You know what they don't have on River Road? Any black-owned restaurants though. And I'm not killing River Road, but because I eat there, I'll rock with Dimitri down at De Novo. My man Fernando got the old Sabor, and it's called something else.
You know what will work on River Road? A high-end like Caribbean Jamaican spot.
No, they tried that. L'Oreal Coppers tried that.
Well, why didn't it work?
I don't know.
Was it too soon for the? Hold on. Was it too early for the idea?
I don't know. I think it was a great time because the music business was booming, and she's still known, but she was highly known, and the food was delicious. It was a family-owned joint. It just didn't work. Maybe black people don't support black people. Is that not known?
Especially in Jersey. I'm gonna say that. It's like that in Jersey.
I mean, say, is that not known? Do black people support black people? No.
A black person, like you said, a black person will support an Italian name quicker than a black name.
Yeah. A dude told me, a friend of mine bought my merch and said my name on it. I said, yo, son, when you take a picture of it, you know what I mean? Send it to me. I can post it so I can get more people to buy it. He was like, yo, bro, not for nothing. I ain't gonna wear no man name on my chest. I bought it to support you, but I'm gonna give it to my girl. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
No. I'm just adding on. By May 9th or 10th, I figured out a way to go bypass that. Watch.
Okay, but
no, he and I made the call.
But this is what
your name is gonna be on niggas' chest.
Yo.
All right?
Yo, but this is what happened. No, pause.
We be going back and forth like this.
But just because of that, I said, yo, but you wear Gucci on your chest. Gucci is somebody's name.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's crazy the mentality of people.
And it's a man's name.
Right.
A man started Gucci. So the very shit that you saying you ain't wearing, you know what the nigga said? Well, I don't wear nothing to say like your shit is like across it and Gucci. I said, so you telling me you ain't gonna wear something to say Gucci in front of it?
So you ain't gonna wear no Gucci drawers?
Yeah, exactly. No, nigga, you buy a Gucci tee, you just too cheap to go pay $400, $500 for it.
Facts.
Right? But so you'll get the insignia, something that you can wear multiple times. So you'll go get a nigga wallet like a Louis Vuitton wallet. You tuck that, but when you pull it out, it's still a nigga name. You pull it out so the hoes can see it, right? Like, excuse me, no, I got that shit ain't nothing. The hoes can see it. Look, I put money into myself. So why you can't say, yo, I invest in black people?
That's it.
That's dope and fucking sexy too.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's sexy too. I
got on a black on right now.
There you go.
Black on right now.
I got on PS, but a black nigga designed it.
Umi Dubs. This Umi Dubs is black owned. Black owned. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
So what you want to talk to us about, man?
I mean, I want to talk to y'all about. I want y'all to give us some game, like
in regards to what?
In regards to such things as bag fuel, like how y'all were able to take what you do and how you talk with you and your boys or your bro, you know what I'm saying, and turn that into something that can make money, one, and two, give out the information. You know what I'm saying? Certain
I'm going to give the short abstract.
Pass me the champagne while he
the
talks.
short version.
Yeah,
He's going to give you the intricate version. Bag Fuel is the brainchild. The complete version of Bag Fuel is the brainchild of Esso. But the origins is the brainchild of our conversations that we would have. So when I met Esso, he was like, yo, I didn't know who you were, but all these music industry niggas know you. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, like my face is being shown 2 million times a month minimum. He's like, what are you talking about? He wasn't into the internet world. Oh. So by the time he's seen it, he's like, yo, let's do it. Let's have your own show. And I was already drained from doing shows. And he kept being persistent. He's like, do your own show. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't want to do none of this bullshit. But over time, what you've learned, how he speaks on the microphone, that's how he speaks on the phone. So nothing's rehearsed, nothing's made up. And I'm sitting here like, yo, this nigga talking this coke. And I'm sitting here like, yo, just we get this shit on. If we get this, he didn't know. I said, we get this shit on camera and I do what I do. And I let this nigga rock, this can work. And sure enough, I let him finish off the rest of the story. He didn't know I was thinking that already.
I didn't know that.
He didn't know, but I'm like, yo, he would say shit.
He was pressing you to do the show.
I was like, I'm just going to manage you.
Yeah.
I was like, you do the show. And he was like, I'm not doing the show. I said, you didn't have me. Like, I got you.
I agreed.
I was like, I got you, bro. Like, just do the show. I'm going to manage you. We going to get lit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was doing other things. Like, I was done kind of.
He was making money on cruise control. Yeah, he didn't need to do content. Real shit.
Yeah, I was just sitting at home, bored.
Like, I would watch him pick up. Yo, I saw a nigga come to a location with a plastic bag of at least a lot of money.
At least a lot of money.
I don't want to say where we were at. He looked at me. He was like, you still don't want to do a show, nigga? The nigga didn't even have a briefcase or a bag. It was a plastic bag from a shopping store. No, from like a supermarket. And you know what I'm saying? So, and I saw Esso divvy up the money, do good business, make sure everybody got paid. And he's like, yo, do your shit. My man, pots and pans.
Let's go.
Shouts out to the beast right there.
Shouts out to the word. Shouts out to the man on the side.
Oh, no, he drinks champagne. You still got some. Right. But so when I started listening to him, I'm always looking for people who's next up inherently. It's not something that I do consciously. And I'm like, yo, this nigga dressed the part. He looked the part. He's focused. If I sit next to him, because we were both really diffused from the industry, man. We were both burnt out, and we were looking for a new spark and energy, and that's very important in this game. You need something to galvanize you, right, and really hold you accountable. Otherwise, you'll just be stuck in a rut. And he would tell me, like, yo, you've plateaued here. Your plateau is better than a lot of people, but then he's like, I went bankrupt. So when you hit the bankrupt part, not even on a monetary level, but just on a work level, right, it's going to be a bigger problem for you because I know what it takes to fight through this. And sure enough, what you see in Bag Fuel is what's going on. And I've always said Bag Fuel is just our phone conversations watered down. If you hear how we talk on the phone, you'd be like, these niggas is going to shoot each other. It is not for the faint of heart.
So that's he just said. You just said, fuck it, I'm going to come on in with you now?
No. Yes and no. But he's going to tell you what it is. He was like, what?
I was promoting, I had these laces called the Clue laces. Clue lace. Clue was doing together. And,
you had John Wall.
Shout to Clue for
long time
holding on to me when people tried to push me out the game. Clue's been my close friend for years now. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
So we were launching the Clue lace. So I gave him an idea, this sports thing. I got a basketball background. Clue loves sports. It was a synergy between me and him. It was a way that was going to help to put me inside the spotlight. People understand how smart I am in bringing along this lace. And we were trying to do a deal with Under Armour and or Nike.
Oh, okay.
For the lace, right?
Right. I wasn't there for the Nike. I was there for the Under Armour talk.
But things had gone awry with the dude who bought the lace to me. So fast forward, I was still trying to promote the lace. So my god sister time, had a podcast. It was nobody was listening. Like I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna say a name. It ain't even nothing. But nobody was listening. But whoever she had listening, I wanted them to know about the Clue Lace. You know? So let's get it right. I still was in position where I needed whoever was.
One thing about Esso, to interject, to add on, even if it's one viewer, he's like, that's still a sale. I don't care what the podcast is. You can keep circulating that into money. I was a little bougie about that, and he brought me back to reality.
But it all depends too, because I'm gonna say this on camera. I charge people to do what I'm doing right now. So it all depends on the position somebody's in. What I'm doing for them. If there's
at that time it was different.
Of exchange. I charge niggas to be on their show because we didn't we monetized
about 5 YouTube channels
in 1 month. 1 month I monetized just us being up there. They monetized. So I said, yo, that was our way. And I told them, I said, that's our way of giving back early from what we've been getting from the beginning. So fast forward, I did the podcast. So when I came out the podcast, he had told me, he said, yo, when you leave there, call me. He didn't tell me shit. So I don't really talk to nobody. He
don't. He really don't.
I don't talk to nobody. Like I talk to the couple of people that's in my circle,
and that's it.
But I don't talk to people like on a regular basis in conversation. My phone's not gonna ring because my circle is so small. I put everything into my circle. Arguments, facts, everything. So just by me talking to him on a daily basis, I'll be drained from 10 conversations because we arguing, we understand, and we doing all that shit. So fast forward, he tells me to call him. I call him. This is how we was building. As soon as I walked out, I'm in Southside. It's dark out, dark. I'm in my old hood, and I'm like, yo, niggas got mad guns out here. It's rugged. Nobody knows me like that no more because I'm not from there.
So it's like
at this time, I hadn't been doing this. So I'm just a behind the scenes guy in the music business. I come outside. He says, yo, how'd you like that? I was like, yo, son. He's like, I smoked that shit. And I could hear it. I said, I love that shit. I said, yo, son, that shit went by that. I was going crazy. I was like, I love that shit. He said, for real, for real? I said, yeah. He said, so do the show with me. Just like that. And call me. I was like, do the show with you? You want me to do a show with you?
Yeah, especially with the way you sounded right now.
Nobody knew that. Nobody knew that. I knew that. And look, this is more refined. What y'all are seeing, people think I popped out of nowhere. I did it. Okay? This was refined. He wanted me to go blast off early.
Yo, I had the whole rollout. I said, we're going to do 1 million views. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to get these guests. And he's like, no. He's like, we're going to take our time. I said, yo, I'm used to any show I'm on. It don't take me more than 2 months to start doing millions of views and get it on.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
And that's the only time he's ever slowed down on anything. Everything else, I be wanting to chill on. He be like, we got to speed it up. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I 8 years with you. But I understand.
But for the most part, it's been working, though.
But it was a different type of journey because
for him,
I studied my whole life like really bad, and people tried to get me to rap. Sylvia Rome tried to get me to rap. Rock Wilder when I managed him. Fucking who else tried to get me to rap? Clue. They had rhymes ready for him. Sylvia Rome was gonna get Pharrell to produce me and all types of shit. When I was managing, she was like, "You don't need to be a manager. I'll pay you. Let somebody else manage this girl, and I want to give you a record deal." And I was like, "I'm not because the dude tried to kill me already, and I survived the murder."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't want to be. He didn't want
the spotlight.
So you ain't, no, I can understand that.
If a nigga tried to murder me, and I wasn't even in the spotlight over a female that was mine.
What you think about that happened with it? And so when he hit me, he was like, yo, I stuttered. He's like, I stuttered. I started laughing. He's like, yo, why you laughing at me? I said, yo, listen to me. My step pops and all his brothers, and they took care of me from when I was a little boy. They all stuttered. I said, nigga, trust me. You good.
He said, but the key word
But he was willing to work with it.
No, listen to
the key word was, he was like, I don't give a fuck about that.
I said, you good.
I was like, oh, all right, cool. So if you don't give a fuck and you willing to take it and deal with it like me, fuck it. I'll ride with you. Fuck it.
That's what's up,
man. I said, you think that's it?
Your brother
I said,
back.
we good.
That's having your That's all you got.
No, because behind the scenes, he's like, why do you think this is gonna work? I don't want to say my reasons because it will offend a lot of people. I said, I'm just being very quiet about it. And he's like, my nigga, you sound ridiculous. Now when we go to meetings, all the big wigs are saying what I was saying to him. And he's like, bro, how did you know? I said, because the beauty of this, he don't watch content. And I don't require him to watch content. You understand? So I'm looking at the landscape. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
And now he's bringing the business. He's like, yo, we're going to have to spend money to get ourselves past a certain plateau. Right. And that's what that's what you're seeing right now. There's going to be a new level up. That's why I said by May 10th, once this Adidas event goes through, niggas going to be wearing his name on a shirt. I've already documented.
I got it mapped out.
I spent the money already.
Got it mapped. Oh, it's done.
Yo, hit the subscribe button.